Coming up on Juice and Java, it's National Record Store Day. What the deals they're offering are and what to expect here in downtown Syracuse.
Plus, Bark in the Park returns to the Syracuse Mets. What's in store for our furry friends?
Our comm program. He'll be talking to us in studio.
Hey, what's going on, partner?
Good to
Ready
see
for
you.
the show?
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, you better
So
get excited because all that and more, Juice and Java starts right now.
The show just started and we're already having a
I
great
know.
time. Good morning, I'm Jude Bazerman.
And I'm Riley Underwood. Thanks for starting your morning with us. Now, as they all say, girl, put your records on.
You have a beautiful voice,
Thank
but
you.
I got one. It's Record Store Day!
Oh, that's right, Jude, because Record Store Day happens on the third Saturday of every April. Everyone knows that. And several record stores in the area are getting in on the fun.
And this year, Soundgarden started the festivities early again. Our Cora Mayor Costa went down there to tell us this morning all about it.
Yeah, Jude and Riley, the line is absolutely packed here at Soundgarden in downtown Syracuse. A lot of record enthusiasts are looking for those deals for Record Store Day. I'm joined by Natalie Yurden right now, who is one of those record enthusiasts. Natalie, what brings you here?
I came for the Sleep Token 12-inch liquid-filled vinyl, and then there's also another one Slipknot's releasing. So,
Now, what exactly did you get in line at? What time?
like 6 o'clock, 6:15. One of the guys I was talking with said that someone got here yesterday at closing time, and I was like, I'm not doing that. A little too early.
No, that's fair. And what exactly brings you specifically to Soundgarden? Is it the deals, the atmosphere, or the vast array?
The atmosphere is pretty good, and when you have Record Store Day, there's only like certain places that get these exclusive records. So like here, Soundgarden, and then Newberry Comics in the mall, and that's like the only place that's close to me. Even like this was like an hour and 45 minutes to come. So.
That's fair. Thank you so much for joining me, Natalie. And now, if you missed the Record Store Day deals today, don't worry, Soundgarden will be offering online deals tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. You won't want to miss it. In downtown Syracuse, for Juice and Java, I'm Cora Costa.
Cora, seems like a lot of people out there for Record
What
Store
did they
Day.
say, 2 hours, an hour 45 in advance? That's, I
Long
don't know if
time.
I have that dedication,
Yeah,
to
I
be
know.
honest.
Well, as the season comes to an end, the SU Department of Drama is putting on a production of the play Kentucky. The story follows its main character, Hero, on her trip to visit her family in Kentucky for her sister's wedding.
And it includes themes of Asian American identity, religion, and love. Performances will be from April 24th through May 3rd in Storch Theater. Tickets and more information can be found on the Syracuse Stage box office website. Now, turning from the theater onto the field, baseball season, my favorite
That's
sport.
right.
Yeah, it's in full swing already. You can't believe it. And there are so many Syracuse Mets promotional games.
Our Elizabeth Gottlieb is at NBT Bank Stadium now for Bark in the Park. What do you got?
Hey guys, it's a beautiful day here at NBT Bank Stadium, and what better time for the Syracuse Mets to have Bark in the Park. The gates just opened for a 12:35 game start against the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, but we're here right now at the third base entry where it is the special dog entrance for our furry friends. This is where they are entering, and this is where they'll be lining up before the pet parade in between games today. Owners can bring their furry friends for a $5 ticket. Of course, humans need their own ticket as well. But I'm here right now with our Community Relations Director, Brendan Miller. Brendan, where are proceeds going for today's event?
So we love this event because every single year we're able to donate to a whole bunch of different nonprofits that are set up inside the stadium. So we have 17 different nonprofits that are here tabling, all dog related. We have some rescues inside. We have some people who are selling collars and invisible fences in there, and then of course all of our sponsors, Aloft, Earthwise, Liberty Tabletop, and Shaughnessy's. So all the proceeds from both our dog tickets and from our human tickets inside the dog section are going towards our nonprofits who are inside the stadium today.
Awesome. And what's special during today's game?
Well, it's our furry friends are here, right? I mean, we're super excited. We do this 3 times a year. We get right around 150 dogs every time. So whenever dogs come to the stadium, it's super fun. We're going to have our Minster Dog Parade that goes on between games of the doubleheader today. And then all of our themes have to do with dogs. So today on the video board, all of our players are going to have their headshots replaced by some of our furry friends who are in the stadium today. We're all of our sound effects. We've got some doorbells ringing. We've got some cats meowing. We've got some dogs barking. We just try and create as much controlled chaos as possible on Bark in the Park days.
Well, this event is just too cute. But Riley and Jude, I'm going to have to send it back to you.
It seems like it's going to be a pretty loud and rowdy crowd there.
I heard the barks already.
right in my ear, too. So we see the weather. It's great out there. It looks a great day for baseball, I'd say. It's also a perfect spring day for not 1, but 2 races, too. The Empowered 5K Run and Walk fundraiser was this morning.
The event is hosted to fight back against Parkinson's disease. Last year, there were more participants, raising over $23,000. The race was held in Liverpool.
Wow. And over in Baldwinsville this morning, it's the Earth Day 5K and half marathon. This springtime race is celebrating its 12th anniversary.
The event is raising money to support Baldwinsville Meals on Wheels and the Baldwinsville Sports Booster Club. It's a great day to get out, run, do a little 5K, 2 races. What's not to like?
You know, I was the cross-country captain for 2 years in high school. Did you ever run? I loved it. It kind of was a little bit of punishment-like, where you're just running. You see everyone else playing baseball or football, something fun. You're just running. It's a great day to get out and run.
I know, I tried a little bit, but clearly I'm not as experienced because you were the captain. I didn't realize you had this.
I'm a big guy. Autographs
athletic...
after the show,
right.
$50.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, maybe we'll bargain. Well, let's talk about the weather. It's a great time to get outside. I mean, it's just been wonderful.
And I think our Colleen Nakhooda is out there. Hopefully there's some more sun on her. Colleen, how's it looking?
Hey guys, yeah, it is 70 degrees outside right now. The sun is just on my back. It feels amazing. I'm seeing so many cars just go by with their windows down, people just walking around, hanging out. It's going to stay that way for pretty much the rest of the day. Up until later night, it's going to drop to a lower 40s, typical Syracuse weather for you, and potentially some rain showers. Around the region, it's staying in those high 60-degree weather, and it seems like everyone is really just enjoying it outside. So if you're going to be out and about today, hang out on the quad, go get lunch, spend as much time as you can outside because we don't want to take this weather for granted. Genuinely feels like we're starting to get to that fun part of the Syracuse weather here. And I'm just really excited to hopefully see this stay. Let's not have any more snow, any more rain. We'll see for the rest of the week what that looks like later on in the newscast. And that's all I have for you guys today. Back to you guys in studio.
Yeah, the weather's great. No secret about that. Maybe we could hang out on the quad after the show.
I like that.
Thank you. You know, this makes me feel so happy. But something that Syracuse students are not feeling nearly as happy about is that they're saying their deliveries aren't making it to their doorsteps.
I've actually, unfortunately, had the privilege of experiencing this. Our Sophia DeStasso reports on how package theft is impacting students all across campus.
Online shopping has become part of everyday life for college students. But on Syracuse University's campus, some say their packages are disappearing before they even get the chance to open them.
Yeah, so it's funny because I do have a Ring camera, and I landed back in Syracuse from being home for fall break, and I got a notification that someone was at my front door, and I get on and looked, and it was someone walking up to the door and taking my Amazon package and flowers that my best friend got delivered to me for my birthday.
In this case, the suspect was identified as a Syracuse resident, and after the incident was reported to DPS, action was taken.
That car and the people that were in it are not allowed on Syracuse property anymore.
This isn't just an issue for Marissa, who lives on South Campus,
but also for students who live on main campus.
And it was supposed to come during spring break, and it came like the day before spring break started, but the mailroom was already closed. So all the packages that got delivered then were left outside the mailroom on like the shelf and everything.
After reporting this to DPS, Caitlin says she was left without answers.
Your package was stolen. We have footage of someone stealing the package, and that there was nothing else they could do for us.
For students, the frustration goes beyond the theft. They say the response from DPS isn't nearly enough.
You have proof of theft? It should have been, okay, it was stolen, here, you can file a report, here's the paperwork, here's what you do. They should have just flat out had that done and not kept pushing it off, because now I'm out a bunch of money and I had to replace it, so I had to spend even more money. Just a whole big thing.
Until changes are made, students say they're left to protect their packages and pay the price when they can. For Juice and Java, I'm Sophia DiStasso.
Sophia, thank you so much. After the break, Chris Wildrick is in studio.
And we'll tell you about the upcoming Geek Art Con.
You better not change that channel.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
you're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. If you're a fan of comics, listen up. There's a free Comic-Con. It's on campus tomorrow.
That's right, and here to tell us more about the convention is one of the coordinators, Chris Wildrick. Thank you so much for joining us, Chris. It's great for you to be here. So first, for people who might not know, what is the Geek Art Con?
Sure. So the Geek Art Confluence is a annual Comic-Con that we've been putting on since 2019, and it's free and it's open to students and also people from the community.
So this happens every year. Why is it so important to have a space like this for collectors and geeks to really show what they're passionate about?
Number one, it's fun. I'm an art professor, and I just want to kind of, have an opportunity for creative things in the on campus, and I think especially things that are not just sort of like high fancy art things like you might find in a museum, but also stuff that like everyday people might appreciate. And then also we try to provide a safe space for marginalized communities who a lot of times find geek culture to be a place that's kind of protective, and so it's there for them.
So do you guys actually call yourself geeks?
We do call ourselves geeks, or nerds, either way.
So it's safe to say you're the geeker.
I am the geek in charge.
All right, so tell us more about that culture of what you guys try to build there.
Sure. So number one, we try to have a lot of creativity involved. So there's like things to do. That's something that sets us apart from some other Comic-Cons. There's a lot of art activities. You can do not just cosplay, but like we have a cosplay dance contest this year. There's other art projects, art demos, that sort of thing. And then we try to have panelists and artists that are there who speak to different kind of communities. And we really try to bridge the campus community gap to make sure that people who are on campus get to know people from the community and vice versa.
So we know this convention is happening tomorrow. When are the times that people can show up, and where exactly is this taking place?
Yeah, it's from 11 to 5 in the Shine Student Center, mostly in Goldstein, but also in a few other rooms around there.
And Jude likes to get up to a little misbehaving. So what's the expectations for people who come there? What should they expect to act like, dress like, everything like that?
You can dress any way that you want. Cosplay is very much encouraged. I'll be Uncle Stan from Gravity Falls tomorrow myself.
That's awesome. I love that.
And we just ask people to be nice and respectful, which has never been a problem for us before, but it's important to just remind people.
This is a personal question too that I'm really interested in.
Right.
I think you're gonna like it too. What's the coolest costume that you've seen someone dressed up as?
Oh, that is a tough question. I got to go back through years of things there. Let's see. Well, we've had a chainsaw man that was pretty good.
Wow.
Several years ago. Really nicely handmade thing. Just yeah, it was an awesome chainsaw, man.
It's awesome.
All right, Chris, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate it. Music production at Syracuse goes far beyond the classes.
And our Maddie Ritter gives us a look inside the Senses Project, of community producers that are on campus.
Creativity prospers in here. Yeah, I want to say that. Like, just quote that. Yeah.
From the outside, Steele Hall looks like any other building on campus. But what you may not know is that the next generation of music producers are working in the basement.
I think it's extremely important because I feel like a lot of people in college have a lot of creative ideas, but don't really know or don't really have the means to execute them. And I feel like a space like this is necessary because it kind of allows people to, express those creative ideas.
What Olivier is referencing is the Senses Project. It's a space and an organization where any student, regardless of major, can come and express their creativity musically. But it's more than just a place to work.
It's just a space where you can just come hang out, be yourself, yeah.
It's also a space for learning.
I like listening to music, and learning how to play these songs on the drums is interesting to me.
Over the summer, I came here a ton, and we made beats on the laptops and everything. So I was really trying to cook it up there, but my career didn't go that far.
I even got the chance to show everyone my hidden talent. Reporting from the drum set, Maddie Ritter, Juice, and Java.
I have some friends at home that have a band. They're called The Wells, and I think they might need a new drummer. Maddie, thank you so much. That was amazing. After the break here on Juice and Java, it's the second week of Coachella.
And while that's going on, the West Coast, our entertainment reporter, will join us here in studio to break it all down. Do not touch that remote.
You mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Syracuse to Coachella Valley as the music festival is midway through weekend 2.
Here to break down everything.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, that was
too hot?
Really?
What is this?
That was really
seems
hot.
like a green tea shot or something in there, not just coffee. Yeah. Wow.
Here's our entertainment correspondent, Isabella Galan. Talk to us about how last weekend was. I'm so sorry about that.
You are totally good. Well, I'm just saying that it's getting hot over at Coachella Valley, that's for sure. And one word to describe this year's lineup is pop. This year's headliners are including Sabrina Carpenter, Justin Bieber, Karol G. I mean, those are some big names. Looking at our lineup here as well, they performed last week and are also currently performing this weekend as well. We got to talk about my girl Sabrina Carpenter, though. She is the queen of pop right now, and her set was nothing short of spectacular. She had so many Broadway and theater references in there as well, so of course, I have to talk about that. She had dances reminding us of some Fosse choreography. It was just really great, representing that Hollywood atmosphere. But someone else whose performance everyone has been loving/hating is Justin Bieber, because all he did was pull out a laptop and just watched YouTube videos and sang along to his old YouTube videos. But I don't know if you guys seen the clip of Katy Perry and her reaction.
What'd she do?
Yeah, so Katy Perry said, and it's my favorite pop culture moment of the weekend, she said, I'm just glad he has YouTube Premium because I don't want to sit through the ads. And I said, you know what, girl, that is so fair. And quick shout out to my girl Carol G, first Latina to ever headline Coachella. So great performances all around.
All right, well, now that we're in weekend 2, tell us a little bit about who took the stage. I heard there was some buzz around that.
Huge moment last night when Madonna joined Sabrina Carpenter, because again, they performed last week and then they're performing again this week as the headliners, but she stepped out for the first time at Coachella in over a decade, and they sang songs like Vogue and Like a Prayer. They also debuted her new song, I Feel Free, which is going to be part of her album Confessions 2, coming out July 3rd. I love that she said at the end, too, that she was wearing the same boots, the same jacket, the same corset that she wore the first time she performed at Coachella 20 years ago. It was very full circle.
Isabella, thank you so much. I know I learned a lot. I don't know much about music, but something I do know a little bit more about, but someone who's going to tell us more, sports. We love them.
We love
Sydney Chan is in studio. What's going on?
Well, Jude, when we come back, it's sports on Juice and Java, and if you're a lacrosse fan, you definitely don't want to miss this.
Rolling.
Sound is speeding.
Can you slow down that, please? This is 28-1.
28-1.
It's been a packed week for Syracuse lacrosse, from pro draft picks to postseason positioning, and now history on the line tonight. Welcome back to Sports on Juice and Java. I'm Sydney Chan. Let's start on the women's side. The nation's longest active win streak is over. Number 4 Syracuse women's lacrosse saw its 12-game run come to an end Thursday and fell to number 16 Boston College 7-4 in Chestnut Hill in its final regular season home game. And this is a matchup that's been tough to crack. The Orange have now dropped 9 straight to the Eagles. Let's take a look at how it went down. The Orange had to play from behind early, but found a response in the first. Sophomore Caroline Trinkus picked up right where she left off from last weekend and got Syracuse on the board. The attacker cut into the deficit and gave the offense a spark. And later on, SU stayed within striking distance. Sophomores Molly Guzik and Bree Peters found the back of the net in the third frame, bringing the Orange within 1. For a moment, it seemed like Syracuse was building momentum, but Boston College had an answer every time and pulled away late to secure the win. Still, Syracuse finishes the regular season as the number 4 seed in the ACC tournament. The 'Cuse faces 5 seed Virginia on Wednesday, a team the Orange beat early this season in a tight 6-5 outing. So a high-stakes rematch coming up. But just a day before the regular season finale, some big news off the field. 2 Syracuse seniors are officially going pro. Emma Muchnick and Coco Vandiver were both selected in the Women's Lacrosse League draft, heading to the California Palms. So yes, they're off to the Golden State, arguably the best state. I'll let you decide. Vandiver leaves as Syracuse's all-time leader in caused turnovers, so that strong defense is heading west. Now over to the men's side, it's been just as big of a week. Syracuse had 5 players selected in the Premier Lacrosse League draft and marks the program's largest draft class in over a decade.
Captain Joey Spallina led the way, going 3rd overall to the Maryland Whipsnakes. Michael Leo heard his name called shortly after with the 6th overall pick and heads to the California Redwoods. Billy Dwan went in the 2nd round to Maryland. Luke Roa landed with the New York Atlas, and Dante Bowen joins California. Now all eyes turn to tonight. Number 5 Syracuse hosts Colgate in its final regular season home game at 5, and it's also senior day. But the biggest storyline heading into this one, history is right there. Spallina sits at 306 career points, just one shy of Mike Powell's all-time record of 307, a mark that stood since 2004. At Syracuse, the number 22 is worn by the best, and now Spallina has the chance to take that top spot. And against a Colgate team that's had so much success, that he's had so much success against, recording 20 points across 2 contests, it's not really more of a matter of if and more of a matter of when. So senior day, a record on the line, and a week full of milestones. Both Syracuse lacrosse squads have a lot to celebrate and still a lot to play for.
This is amazing. So really, what is your favorite story and headline that you're looking forward to this week?
Oh my gosh, absolutely Joey Spallina and hitting that record bench. He's had a bit of a rocky start this season, to be honest. He came in with a lot of expectations, but has really filled more into an assisting role and less of a facilitator. But still, points are points. That can come from assists, that can come from goals. And like I mentioned earlier, Spallina scored so much against Colgate. This should be the day that he breaks that record.
Sydney, thank you so much. And hopefully the roads aren't too bad. We saw it's a beautiful day. Our Colleen Nakhooda is back in studio. Colleen, what's the traffic looking like?
Well, you're right, actually. Look at Route I-81 north of exit 27 in the central Syracuse area, where we can see traffic is moving steadily along. We're not seeing any major accidents or incidents on the road right now, although there was a reported crash in the early hours of this morning on I-690 westbound that has been cleared. It did leave one left lane of the 3 closed. So if you're out and about today, try to enjoy that sunny weather, roll down those windows, and always stay safe if you're out on the roads. Back to you guys. Hi everyone, here's your 5-day forecast for the week. So as you can see here, we're starting off with a beautiful day outside. It's going to get to a high of about 79 degrees today and a low of 37. But per typical Syracuse weather, of course, we can see that it's going to drop to 45 degrees tomorrow, 39 degrees on Monday, back up a little bit on Tuesday and Wednesday with 54 and 64 degrees. And it's kind of just going to have these light showers of rain in and out of the week. And guys, it's supposed to snow on Monday. I know it sounds insane looking at the weather right now, but that's okay because we're going to look at a little bit of trivia. So you can tell the temperature outside by counting the chirps of which insect? A, ladybug, B, cricket, C, grasshopper, or D, bumblebees?
Yes, right, it's bumblebees. Probably the most obvious answer I've ever heard.
Well, I was thinking it was cricket because I don't think any of the other ones chirp.
Nope, you're wrong. Colleen,
okay,
what's the answer?
Grasshoppers chirp.
It's cricket. So you're right with that one.
Let's go, you mispronounced bumblebee there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Anyways, moving on from that rigged trivia question. It's playoff season, NBA playoffs. They tip off this afternoon, and today's slate, it starts with a quadruple header, starting with the Raptors and the Cavaliers in just under half an hour.
Gotta love the hoops. And the Knicks take on the Hawks at 6 o'clock at MSG. The night ends in Los Angeles at 8:30 when the Lakers host the Rockets. Now, do you have a pick?
Oh man, I gotta go with the Knicks, right?
Okay.
How could I go against
New York team.
my hometown team,
All right.
right?
What about you guys?
To much surprise, I don't really follow basketball,
Oh,
but it seems like you
what is
guys
that?
do, and you guys are
Oh, wow.
definitely not pros.
What is that?
Okay.
Definitely not pros. I don't think you guys are making
I don't know
the
what
NBA.
this. Who are these? Are these people we
See,
found on
this
the
is-
street?
AI's gotten really good.
Yeah.
That deep face stuff is crazy,
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, that's okay. All right. Well, I got the Lakers. LeBron.
I got the Lakers too. West Coast,
Come
West
on,
Coast.
come on.
Gotta
I don't know about
represent-
that, but-
Gotta represent
I'm
California.
from Cleveland, so I love the Cavaliers, love LeBron. So here we
I'm
go.
gonna let you guys duke it out. I'll let you guys duke it out.
Yeah,
Lakers.
I just wish the New Jersey Nets were still around.
Well,
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for Juice and Java this morning.
you can check us out online at CitrusTV.com and follow CitrusTV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
I'm Jude Bazerman,
And I'm Riley Underwood. Have a great day.
and stay classy, Syracuse.